Nice.
Yeah.
Are you waiting for the new Metro games?
What Metro game?
Metro, you know, the Metro 2033. Well, no, was coming out a new Metro game called Exodus. I fucking like those games.
No, I wasn't. I don't know if I want another one of those.
Oh, I'm back.
You said you liked the Metro games.
No, I like the way it looks, but I just like games where you can play with friends and stuff like that.
Oh, we talking about SpongeBob here? We'll be
Alarm is on. Let's move.
talking about friends and shit. The campfire song.
Yeah, we got alarms on us.
Yeah, it's good.
Alarms are not good. Especially when you're trying to be sneaky.
Okay, we're gonna move up. We're gonna go towards the northeast, towards the tower. Movement.
Soldiers, machine gunner, 100 meters right. Enemy spotted. Foot mobiles.
100 meters, right.
Ground gunner,
man.
100 meters, right.
Foot mobiles. 100 meters right.
Enemy spotted, man. 100 meters to the right of us. We have targets behind us. No, one more.
Yeah,
My pizza needs to hurry up and get the fuck here. I'm hungry.
Say again?
I got a
Still
pizza
ordering
on
that
the
fake
way.
pizza?
It's Italian Marco's.
Okay, let's keep on moving forward.
She's ordering that Papa John's.
I cannot eat Papa John's pizza. Like, the pepperonis literally make me want to throw up.
Dude, I could really eat a fucking pizza right now.
Watch out.
The smell of Papa John's pepperoni is disgusting.
Can you repeat that?
Some of the supermarket. What are you saying? You cough.
Stand, break. We have enemy strider coming.
Some of the fucking supermarket pizzas we get back here are fucking amazing, man.
These are these things called party pizzas. You ever heard of them? They're
Party
frozen.
pizza?
Yeah, it's like a little frozen. They're super small, right? A little bit bigger than the palm of your hand. Yeah, they're real cheap, but you fry them up in a toaster oven, they're good as shit.
Better not.
What, you stick them in a fucking toaster?
With toaster oven.
Nah. I remember when I was about like, you know, I think like, you know, when I was a little kid, we used to go like, you know, down to the supermarket, get these like, you know, bunch of supermarket pizzas, I do call it, and like, you know, stacks of 6, chuck them in the microwave, you know, microwave them for about like, you know, a minute and a half, 2 minutes at the max or something like that there. I used to live in those motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, I did too.
Yeah, cheese and onion.
I always got this.
Well, sorry, not cheese and onion.
The crumpled sausage they had was always good. It made like a burnt, like crumpled sausage top on it. And,
It sounded like you said cock and
Gunner's down.
sausage.
Crumple.
Andy killed me.
My bad. I'm still gonna go for cock and sausage, what you said.
Whatever's in your mind's what's in your mind, not mine.
Not gonna argue with you, man.
You saw the logic there, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you beat me there. I don't care. Kill Jackals, bye bye.
I can take those off.
Hey, they're being flanked by infantry. We took out their second down.
Secure a perimeter and try to engage.
But, yo, Black.
Yo.
Yo, what games have you been playing lately?
Taking fire!
What server?
4, 4, 1.
I don't know, just random. I just did a quick play.
Oh, you're not doing hostile takeover ones in there.
I did secure.
Oh yeah, the one with one person on it, and that would be Ducky.
Take cover in the
Probably.
construction building
thought
and
I
just
picked
use
combat
the second
lifesaver.
floors to engage. Don't move forward. You move forward, you die.
That saber?
Standing by.
He's gonna fucking,
Johnny?
We have like a full squad behind us.
yeah, to be honest, I do enjoy, like, the infantry service, but, like, I am starting to get really bored of them at the moment.
Yep, same here. Well, I haven't been playing as much. That and I'm tired of buzzards. Like, we've all bitched about it. Every admin has said fucking cross words about the buzzards.
I have not played on US1, EU1, any of those fucking chess servers, like, for... I must say, but like, 6 months, and I think, like, 6 months is probably an exaggeration. I probably think it's probably a lot longer out there.
That was mine, yours, fucking everybody's stomping ground was US1 before the buzzards took over. Guy just get in a tank and shoot down jets.
I love infantry servers, I love EU2, I love the people that I play with them, they're really good players. Silly towers, what do you bitch towers?
Yeah, I can't stand that either.
Yeah, like, Tony and all, Tony V,
Tony V, yeah.
yeah, all of his group and that there. I normally play with them all the time. Not there. They are a fucking amazing bunch of people, but the towers. And like, I try to stay out of the towers as much as I can. But then, like, there actually comes a time where I'm like, stuck in the shit. I can't fucking run into the tower and just hide with them.
In US1, you can always pull a tank or a cheat or even a jet to help deal with the people stacking in the towers. On the infantry, you can't do shit. Get a sniper and hope.
Yeah, I actually really want to start playing on any conflict.
Taking fire in construction.
Yeah, I actually want to start, like, playing on fucking tanks
The
there.
other side of this building's about 5 guys, man. 5 enemies on the other side of that building. You guys are.
Yeah, I see them. They're right on the side.
Yo, Black and Hell, you guys playing the same server?
I'm getting killed by a terrorbird. I got killed by a terrorbird. God damn it, now I gotta run all the way fucking back here.
Now, I remember the last time I played on a tank server and that there, I was actually like thinking, why the fuck is my shield not hitting him? I've got him locked on, and they said no. You actually have to lock onto him, and then you have to actually auto zoom to him with your talking system. Hiccups again. You have to you have to manually range it. I'm like, fucking serious?
During the tank event, I killed you at the end of the game. Actually, I got a screenshot of that. We'll go find it.
Yeah, let's check.
Yo, Hellbins, your game is finished?
3 guys by each jet.
I am immortal, which is...
So let's start with 6
it's
guys
never
and
finished.
find a bomb.
I might get on Arma in a minute. If I can't tame this fucking terror bird.
Let's go. Let's move up. Let's move up to the hangar.
5-minute walk every time I die to try to
We
get
have
him.
contacts right in front. Contacts right in front.
200 meters.
Yo,
Yeah,
Black
guys, we're
man,
on
tell me
Yeah.
when your game is. Tell me when your game is finished.
compound.
Wow, what are you gonna play?
Yeah, please don't.
If you're up for some armor, pull the tank. I'll be your bitch driver. I'll be your taxi.
Push, push. Go.
Okay, I'll buy the tanks.
I was just thinking, like, I don't even think I have
Yeah,
enough
yeah.
money.
Say again?
Rifleman,
I
200
don't even think I have enough money to buy a
Machine
tank.
gunner, 200 meters.
No, I'll buy the tanks.
Everybody go. Take
What I found better is actually Moras, because you can assault people and you don't have to... You're not really the main target, so you survive more.
Yeah, I've not played the fucking tank server in fucking time. But yeah, I always use the fucking drive tanks for GameSpark. I use the drive tanks for Nice Black also. Every once in a while, might see a little rock pop up out of the grind, and oops, JJ hits a fucking rock.
Secure the hangars.
Shit,
Carefully.
JJ.
I can't stand how bad those little rocks are in the game. It can severely fuck your tank up to where you're stuck in the middle of town and can't move.
No. The thing is, the rock doesn't fucking retake. It's when you hit a tree or you hit one of those fences, they fuck up your tank.
We need to secure.
You could drive a bunch of fucking rocks in that there. That's fine. You hit a fucking bush or something like that there, you're screwed.
Behind this ID.
We have found and secured a jet in one of the hangars.
We need to destroy the jet.
Guys,
Man, once I get this terror bird, I gotta walk another 20 minutes back to town. Oh my fucking god.
move away. Move
Not
away
worth it.
from the
We
jet.
didn't listen.
Guys,
Rifleman,
move.
200 meters left.
Three, two, one. Fire
Man, 200 meters. Front.
They're shooting from
Main C
the
flag, get
terminal.
into cover.
Take positions and we have to shoot the terminal. Use the broken black
Yeah,
prop
fucking
to
freezing.
push forward.
Hey, we need one guy to cover.
What do you mean freezing? It's probably like, how cold is it where you're at? 9? It's like 10 degrees right now? God damn. It was warmer there than here.
22 degrees Fahrenheit.
Use the wreckage of the choppers. Use the wreckage of
So what's in the Celsius? That's fucking low.
Oh, you said 22 degrees? Or 72. Minnesota gets down to like absolute 0.
Dude, let's get to fucking 0 down here also in the UK.
If you don't have the guns, we do. And when guns get cold, they get angry. They start randomly killing people. Like just packs of guns roaming across the street, taking down every living thing in sight.
Yeah, see, that's why fucking America should ban guns.
The fact that Britain has worse gun crime than we do, which is more hilarious.
You fucking joking.
Nope. Britain has about 36,000 annual gun-related events. We have 56,000, and most of those are suicides. More than 1/3 of our gun deaths are related to suicide, not actual crime.
Dude, gun crime in the UK is nowhere near as high as it is in the States.
Yeah, every year here in the United States, 56,000 things
That's
related.
bullshit, man.
Look it up, bro.
Bullshit.
Go to our ATF gun trace data statistics page, right? You can see everything, what state happened and where, the murder rates, the counts.
I'm not gonna go into the whole conversation, but like, you know, from what you see in the news and all that crap, that's what I'm going from. Not there, like, you know, people running around the schools, killing people with guns and all that type of shit, adds up nothing to what the UK is about.
You just ain't look deep enough because the numbers are there and the crimes are there. It's just how much are you willing to see? Because I mean, Australia's rape is 3 times higher than ours. All right, Australia has the national highest rate.
Let me go get. Okay, where's Dallas? Let me go get.
Yeah, I know.
Dallas.
Fucking, I gotta explain this. He would not fucking hear it, and I sent him the Australian page, and he was like, "Well, maybe, but nah." Knife crime in there has risen up to 67,000 events every year, so it's 23% higher than it was last year alone.
Okay. But like, you know, the whole amount of fucking gun shit that goes in the States is
I mean, people think it's bullshit until the numbers are actually added up, and you go, well, you know, we have 50,000 people die from alcohol, just from drinking.
Oh, well.
500,000 people from cars. And how many from guns? Oh, 22,000 deaths that are not
okay,
leading to
well,
suicide.
that's a whole different type of story not there, like, you know, that's self-inflicted, like, you know, type of stuff and that there. Minus the, like, you know, car crashes and that there. That's probably, like, you know, drugs, alcohol while driving the car. You smash yourself up, get back and that there. But while the guns are involved and that there, yeah, it's bullshit, man.
But I don't get what people think is happening with guns. Like, you look up how many mass shootings there are every single year, and there's 0. They only correlate, like, multiple people being hit in one incident to a mass shooting, which is a terrorist
So
event.
you're not saying, like, you know, when they're teenagers, like, ran into school, like, you know, I don't know when it was.
I mean, you didn't just hear what I just said, did you? Because mass shootings, right? We put a blanket definition on a mass shooting that gets transitioned into the news for bullshit. When we say mass shootings, we mean intentional terroristic events or intentional taking of life, and that was the only means or motive behind the crime. Then we get into the actual mass shootings where multiple people were shot per incident.
Okay, so what do you call a mass shooting? That there's somebody that walks into a school with a machine gun and guns down a whole lot of students, or like, you know, maybe walks into like an office building and guns down a whole lot of, like, you know, like office people. What do you call that? Is that not a mass shooting, or is that a mass shooting?
It is a mass shooting, but we should label it as a terrorist event. When we look at the news,
but it still falls under the same thing that I'm talking about. Not there. It's still, it's American law. Not there. I know all you fuckers have like, you know, the right to bear arms and all that shit. I agree with that there. That's a concentration. Fine. But like, you know, there is a, like, you know, step where it has to, like, you know,
I don't see Well, I don't see what people are misunderstanding about our guns. For anyone in the United States to buy a gun, you have to have a background. Other than a private person-to-person sale, which is not orchestrated by our government, so that has no bearing on our Second Amendment right. That's the same as a person selling a car to another person and him using it in a mass terroristic event. So, if you go legally buy or obtain any firearm, which all the guns that were sold prior hand, not all of them were, you know, legal. Not all of them were done by the legal team, but more than 0.0% are legal.
Okay, quick question. Am I correct in saying that if you want to buy a firearm, like a 9mm, like a handgun, you have to have a 15-day waiting period?
Depends on your state. Some states don't have a wait. I'm not sure if all states don't have a waiting period, but most do. Like Georgia's a 3-day, Florida is a 5-day waiting period.
Okay, and for you to go buy a shotgun?
Same thing. So, any gun. If I want to go get a shotgun right now, even if it was from Walmart, I would have to walk into Walmart with my ID.
You can't walk into the fucking supermarket and buy a shotgun.
Yes, you can.
I got the hostages.
You walk right up to Walmart, but
no
they background check you.
No fucking wonder, fucking man. Your fucking gun laws are so fucked up, and people can buy fucking guns.
But you because you're sitting here
fucking shoot each other.
No, you're not listening. What aren't you understanding? For you to buy a gun, it doesn't matter if it's a fucking gun shop or a Walmart.
Yeah,
it's still a place to buy a gun, right?
They're still gonna do a cross check against you. Understandable. Yes, I know what you mean.
But not just that. You also have a state ID for that state and a residence in that state. So if your ID, when they check it, says that you're from Florida,
I just find it really hilarious that, like, you know, fucking supermarkets got handguns and so I gotta go down to my supermarket and buy, like, you know, chicken and other vegetables. Hey.
Well, look, you want to put in perspective?
Hey, look at that there. Look at what next to it's got like AK-47s and shotguns. Let's get one of them for breakfast.
But why is that any different than the bisodium carbonate inside of your refrigerator that can be used to make a toxic-based bomb? I mean, there's no difference between a firearm and the knowledge of operating it and owning it than owning the chemicals to create a bomb. Right, so why is it legal for you to own all the necessary components for a bomb?
It's a different composition.
No, because it's not. If someone wants to kill you,
it is.
They're going to kill you. They're not going to just specifically use a gun to kill you. They're going to use whatever tool is at hand. And we saw that, on Halloween, with a dude running a car through people because he couldn't get a firearm.
How often are you going to see ISIS running down...
Okay, we had an IED blast last year that killed 2 people right here in the United States. So what do you mean?
How often do you going to see ISIS running down the road with a fucking refrigerator on the back, trying to blow you up with the fridge?
They do that all the time. It's called car bombs. That is their main explosive devices are IEDs. Most people that were killed in Iraq and Afghanistan were killed by what? IEDs and improvised explosive devices. So the knowledge that these little things are hard to build and that we want to talk shit about terrorists and ISIS and other goat fuckers, well, if they're smart enough to build these bombs and fuck up our military, then our people are smart enough to build even better bombs than they could. So if they want to really do some shit, some people really want to fuck us up, they ain't going to use a car and a gun. They're going to go for something bigger, something more deadly, like the Harvey Resort bombing or Timothy McVeigh bombing.
No, the thing is, all I'm saying is the gun laws and all this bullshit that there are, man, I do not agree with it. That's all I'm saying, man.
Everyone should agree with it because everyone's country was founded on the solidarity that you could own guns and that you could protect your country.
Yeah. That's a constitution in America, and that they're like, you know, you guys stand by it.
I believe in
fight it,
Sweden's ownership more. Like, I believe that we should teach our citizens more about guns, that we should teach citizens in high school and middle school how to properly operate, clean, and use these guns respectively. Like, without that knowledge, it's the same as getting someone who doesn't know how to drive a car.
Okay, the thing is, like, you know, I pretty much, I grew up in Northern Ireland, I lived in South Africa, I've shot loads of guns in my life and out there. I know what they can do,
Yeah, I died.
as obviously you know what they can do out there. But I don't agree with them.
First floor clear.
I do not agree with fucking guns.
The saddest thing is, no matter what people say that they do or for, if you support your government or have ever voted or had any political sway, then you have supported guns in the end of the day. Whether they're in the hands of civilians, guards, the police, or military, I would believe in America giving up every firearm if there weren't other countries with firearms. If we were the only people with them, I'd say we don't need these tools of destruction in war. But just in the fact that there are people across the world that can own these and can defend themselves or do harm with them, that should give everybody in every nation the right to say, we should also own these as precaution. It's kind of crazy that everything that we have today was brought to us by a gun.
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit, man.
It's bullshit. We should have tried it by pen, right? By diplomacy and democracy, or whatever ways we could have instead of taking of life. But in the sad reality, just us sitting here talking today was because we killed someone for that.
We don't need you down on the parking lot.
Yeah.
Is there any way we can
Dude,
get
it's a
in
load of
to,
fucking bullshit in my eyes, to be honest.
And no, I get it, but the reason I was saying that everything we have today is because we killed that, is that if we didn't do it, then another person would have killed all of us to do what we're doing now. Like, if we wouldn't have made the decisions, we wouldn't be here today.
My wife has always said, my wife has always said,
every time I get in, something
what would happen if women were in power?
How do we take the hostages? I got
Same
the
thing, there ain't no difference between a man and a woman. They both are capable of murder, and they're both capable of compassion.
The thing is, like, you know, you never know. Women are a lot softer.
Well, I don't think people realize that wasn't Britain controlled by a woman for the last 67 years.
Clearing the parking lot right now. Rest of you take the hostages and put them in a safe position.
I can't take the. I don't see a command to take the hostages. I was trying to take them.
Ground team, be advised. Yeah, I dropped Marshall.
Marshall's dropped in enemy territory. Everybody.
I almost killed a hostage, sorry.
Yeah, there's a few people coming.
You know what I hate? When you go to clear a corner and you start shooting, but you're not shooting at enemies, you're shooting at civilians.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't have the command to take the hostages.
Just leave the hostages there. Try not to kill them.
I'll revive you in the fucking face. Oh, okay. Someone else's. Mario the savior.
Parking lot is clear. I repeat, parking lot is clear.
Alright. What's our next objective on this base, man?
Just to keep a defensive position around the civilians, take points on the rooftop of the terminal.
Alright, everybody get on the roofs. So, anybody who tries to come, we got the high ground, so we got a banner.
Command, we secure the hostages. What's our next point?
Floor ground team, await extraction of the hostage. Use VR for extraction.
Okay. Command. Our chopper is down. Land the chopper and yeah.
many hostages died?
0. Which is the surprise. Are you serious? Our Blackfish is out of fuel?
Get the hostages to the plane.
Yeah, we're getting shots. No visual, though. We got the hostages right outside the port.
Command Alpha 111, do you
I'm treating the journalist.
Go ahead.
Is there any way how we can find a refuel truck and a repair truck for the Blackfish that's heavily damaged?
We need a medic by the journalist.
You don't have an engineer class?
Is there any place where we can get a refuel truck on this compound?
Right,
We
Marshall,
have
can I
other
kill you so I can
problems.
see your medkit?
There's
I mean,
a
Hugo, can I kill you
civilian
so I can
over
see your
here.
medkit?
Yes, quarantine. Try to search on the north side of the military base.
We have other choppers. Just get the civilians here. We have
Yeah,
ponies.
there's a civvy here.
Get the hostages to the ponies.
Y'all want to go and get the fuel truck for the Blackfish, or do y'all just want to leave that here because that's a big loss if we don't get it?
We can turn back to it. We need to secure the marshal and the other
Taking shots.
We're pretty much done. We came here to get the job done, and we got the job done. We just have to evac the city.
Yeah, and to make sure that we clear the area so we have our back secured.
But I'm not willing to
Guys,
let us lose that Blackfish because that's a perfect transport vehicle for us.
Helicopter,
Yeah.
medic,
Never mind.
75
Civics
meters
got
back.
teleport.
Car, 8 meters south. Move 200 meters
Also,
left.
What the?
We're looking for a refueling truck. Can't find any.
it's
The marshal
northeast on
just
the
died.
bay. It's a Blackfish. Alpha 1-1 to command, take top.
Copy.
Everything's destroyed because a person in the gunner seat of the marshal
Ready for
blew
order.
everything up. Let's split now.
4, 6, 1.
That's the guy's name is Period. That's why you can't see who it is. Everybody vote kick Period off unless we have an admin. And if
Yeah,
the admin,
yeah,
if
we
we have
have
an
an
admin,
admin.
admin
Sorry.
please kick him.
Yeah, I've kicked it. Sorry, I see too late. I didn't see the name.
It's fine. It
Fucking
happens. It
asshole.
happens. It's alright, man.
Yeah,
Shit
game is
happens.
full of
Welcome,
assholes.
welcome to pub Zeus pubs. This happens all the time. It's fine.
Target,
That's
taking
all we
fire
have.
from the south.
Although, command, we still have our helicopter. It can fit 4 people, so we can take the hostages with us.
But we won't be able
Too
to
bad we
extract
killed one
everybody
hostage.
on the field.
We won't be able to extract everybody on the Hummingbird, but we will be able to get the hostages out.
Alright.
It's okay, Alpha will gather around and just take the hostages, get them to safety. We'll find a way to get back.
Yes, if y'all can protect... If y'all can protect the hostages...
The hostages are
Recon will bring
dead.
our heli
The
over.
hostages are dead. They're dead.
Oh, shit, they're dead?
They're all dead.
Yeah, the guy killed them.
Yow!
Oh,
we have no more hostages.
Zeus, the team killer killed the hostages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the sake of immersion, just imagine that the hostages are rescued. I love that
Man,
meme.
find
Nothing, they don't give a fuck how old you are or whatever, they'll tell it to you straight up.
They don't care. I'd rather it come from the pharmacy that we can sue and fuck over their life for making a